I know there's probably some of you that love your Japanese cars that are screaming at me, telling me not to get rid of it, but I'm sorry, it's going. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Gran Turismo 2 here on Chaz Draycott Media. Last time out, we won this amazing thing, and we won a couple of cars actually as well. We managed to get ourselves a Mugen Accord SIRT and this great Tom's T111 Toyo 11. I am really over the moon with this thing. Absolutely love it. Maybe a bit of a choice colour for some. But what we mainly figured out last time was that the special events category is so important in this game. So rather than go through the national series like we've been going through here, where you get the Japan, US, French, UK, German and Italian nationals, and then moving on to the sort of Euro and Asian leagues, I think it is, the Pacific League as it's called. The real money and the cars and everything you can unlock are here in the special events. Now, you don't get anything for doing the Clubman Cup or the Sunday Cup, but we did 3 races, as you see here and here, in the FF Challenge and the FR Challenge, and for every race we won a car. Now, unfortunately, the game isn't too good at scrutinising what car can get into these series. So, for example, in a bit of testing, I tried the Luxury Sedan Cup. I clicked on it, I'm in my RX-7, which is not a luxury sedan, and it does let you race so long as you're under the power bracket, which is a bit of a shame, which means that we're going to have to be quite sort of harsh on ourselves to scrutinise what cars we race in what. So we are going to try the Pure Sports Car Cup, because I'd say that this is a sports car. You know, it is what it is. It is effectively a sports car. It's got less than 394 horsepower, but look, the money gets better and better as we go through these races. And if we can do well at Laguna Seca, I'm intrigued to see what we can win. So we're going to crack on with it, and we're going to go into the Sports Car Cup. We might get absolutely battered here, though, because of the power deficit, but we've had giant killers before, and this RX-7 has been a very loyal little beast so far. Is that a Lancia Stratos? That's a Lancia Stratos. Now, there is another RX-7 in the race, which is good to see. And an S2000. Is it an S2000? Certainly looked like one to begin with. Lots of drifty poos. Go for a cutback on the RX-7. Not the RX-7, sorry, the S2000. We've definitely got the highest revving thing here, but this is our wonderful rotary engine. Twin rotor. And we are going to maybe, if I don't wobble out of the way, overtake the Lotus Elise. Down the inside. What is that thing? What is that? I don't know what that is. What is it? Not a clue. But I want to beat it. It looks like a Vauxhall VX220 from here, doesn't it? Forgot to change up a gear. We've lost momentum. Here's the Lotus Elise. Bye, mate. Whoa! You alright, bro? Stratos is involved in this as well. God, the AI hate the corkscrew. Okay, they hate me as well. Oh, God. I'm all over the road. Doing alright so far, though, aren't we? If this helps us get a decent bit of money and a good car, then I'm all for it. I think, though... there's a fly. Oh, God. Oh, drift. I think, though, it's inevitable that soon we will have to do those extra license tests, which could take up a couple of episodes, to say the least. Oh, clip the gravel up the inside a little bit there. Using all of the road and some more. Turned in well late there. Still carried the speed. We might get a win out of this, you know. I've just got to make sure I'm careful over the corkscrew, because the bumps are horrible. No! Oh my God. I pressed the button on the back of my controller and looked back then in pure panic as I scrambled to press any button I could. I've been awful at this corner in this game. Usually it's a fast right-hander because of the camber, but such camber doesn't exist here. Oh my God, that was close. We've done it though, I think. Yeah, we've done it. Get in. Lovely stuff for the RX-7. Again, it just continues to impress us, doesn't it? This little rotary thing is amazing. Absolutely amazing. First car we bought. Very, very quick. It's the Tom's Angel T01, I believe, that weird thing. Don't know what it's based on. I don't know anything about that, so that's for you to know and me not to. Let's have a look at it. Looks like something off Rocket League. Either way, we've got to win and more money. And hopefully another car. I'm going to leave this to just tick down. That's satisfying. New car, and we're going to save. Let's see what this new car is then. Is it something No way. No way. As if. 155 horsepower, is that it? What even is it? It looks like something by that Tommy Kyra brand, doesn't it? That's a weird little car. It's worth a lot of money, and I really don't like it. I might just sell it, you know. Just to build up our funds a little bit, because I really don't like that. I know there's probably some of you that love your Japanese cars that are screaming at me, telling me not to get rid of it, but I'm sorry, it's going. It's just not as cool as any of these three, or even the Integra. I mean, all we've got at the moment is Japanese cars. Actually, no, well, the Acura is technically American, but it is what it is. Now, we don't have any cars for the four-wheel drive challenge, so we can't do that. But basically, we only have an A license at the moment, so we can't do anything with international A, B, or C licenses. Compact Car World Cup, we don't really have anything for that either, to be honest. We do have a convertible car, though. We have our Mazda MX-5, and that, again, would mean racing at Tahiti Road. I think maybe we give the MX-5 a little bit more power and then see what we can do with it. I'm literally, I used to, I mean, I've got it here. I had a plan written down for what series and everything, if I can fold it the right way. I had a plan written down for what we could actually do in this series and a nice structure that I wanted to do to it. Right now I'm winging this. You know, I'm making it up on the spot and it's being cut up into episodes. So I hope you're enjoying it because right now we are on a bit of a roller coaster of I don't know what to do next. I really need to sort of re-plan everything based on the discovery in the last episode. But I started this episode without rewriting the plan. So here we are. At Mazda, once again, the loyal customers that we are. What do we already have on this? Have we reduced the weight or anything on this car? We have not. 20 grand though to... Nah. I don't think it needs it. Can you racing modify it? It's not a Lotus, for one. I'm not sure I like that. Don't think I'll ever do that. So... Well, more power, more speed, Captain. Decent exhaust, 4.5 grand. Another 10 horsepower, is that even worth it? Well, I suppose it'll make it sound good, won't it? Because it does change the noise of the car in this game when you put an exhaust on it. For some reason, some of them just get higher pitched, but this game was made in the late 90s, early 2000s, wasn't it? Let's go for engine, because I think it's naturally aspirated our little MX-5 at the moment. 4 grand for... naturally aspirated tuner. What does it say about it here? Boost the power of non-supercharged engines by adjusting the ignition and valve timing, installing thinner head gaskets for higher compression ratio. The exhaust manifold is also replaced. Peak power is enhanced without affecting low RPM torque. That's always good to have. Let's get a remap. 172 horsepower for £1,000. That's not bad going. Oh, I guess it was only 5 horsepower. Let's just look at turbo in it. Let's do a broadbent. Okay. So you can get to 277 horsepower, and that's 100 horsepower for 12.5 grand, but that does take us out of a lot of brackets. I think we're going to stick with 172 horsepower, because that's about 40 more than it had before, I'm pretty sure. Maybe give it some nice tyres, just get some sport tyres. Yeah, 5 grand. We'll do it. Spending a bit of money on the old MX-5. But now we're going to go straight for the convertible car cup. Whatever it's called. So Tahiti Road, 7 grand on offer, and of course the chance to win a car if we win this race. Let's see what we've got. Well, that sounds interesting. I think that's a Honda logo again in front of us, isn't it? Look at the size of it. Diddy. This sounds great now. Yeah, it's a lot more pokey into the corner. Look at the way it just... Yeah, this thing's great. I do love an MX-5. They're just great all-rounders, you know. They're such internationally loved cars. Some people can't stand them, but, you know, on the majority, they're great. You know, they're still racing. There's loads of racing series for MX-5s all around the world. It's a bit of an icon, to be honest. It's not a supercar or anything, but it has become an icon for many people. And I like this one that we've got, the S Special. I did also notice, by the way, that, you know, we've got a few cars second-hand by now, and when you do get them second-hand in Gran Turismo, the wheels are different. Some of them have a little bit more power than other ones do, and it's really cool because you see them in specifications that you might not have as you buy them standard. But it also reminded me, there is a wheel shop in Gran Turismo 2. It was the first one of the Gran Turismo games where you could change the wheels on the car. And I think for a bit of a custom look, I think we are going to mess with that a little bit. Just have a bit of fun with it. Put some nice wheels on our cars. I think our yellow cars need gold wheels for sure, because we've got two bright yellow cars now. We've got that Levin and the Silati thing. Oh, that turns in beautifully. However, clouted the barrier. This MX-5 is fast now, you know. Doesn't need much more power than this, really, does it? It's all about how it handles with an MX-5, and to be fair... Oh, not the time to itch your eye. I thought it was just going to level out on its own, because so many times the game just levels out a slide for you. I love Tahiti Road. I've said it a lot in this series already, but I love Tahiti Road. Well, I've overdone that. I may love it. I'm not very good at it. They are closing in, but more and more that we do to our cars and make them quicker, they're just not able to live with it, are they? Nice and smooth. Not going to change up. Lovely. Well done, little MX-5. If you were a dog, I'd pat you on the head. Oh, it was a Honda Beat. I thought it was a Honda logo. I think I said it was a Honda logo last time and didn't realise it was a Honda Beat, but either way, we beat it. Haha. Another victory. Some more money. And a new car. Get in. Let's see what we've got. I'm excited. I like this because they are cars that you just don't see in the dealerships or anything. It could be absolutely anything. And it's a convertible World Car Cup that we just did thing, yeah? Oh, what's it going to be? Okay. It better be cool. Oh, whoa. Jesus. Whoa. Jesus. The Mazda Speed Miata MX-5 Touring Kit A-Spec. That is ugly as Bye! Okay, so all jokes aside, that was horrendous. But we're on 58 grand now. And that could get us a decent car to do the UK events. But I do want to keep looking through these special events and seeing what we can drive next. Because we do have a few cars that suit some of these. It just depends on... Would you consider the Accord Type R SIR thing as a luxury sedan? I think we go for it in that. Yeah, let's do it. Let's give our Accord some use. It's the Mugen Accord as well, let's not forget. In ruby red pearl with the gold wheels, so that's clearly a luxury sedan. Very luxury, look at them. It is only 190 horsepower though, and I'm pretty sure the cars in this are going to have a lot more than that, and I'm sure the bracket's going to be like 300. Yeah, 394 horsepower. So we're 200 horsepower down on what the limit is. This could go badly wrong. It could go brilliantly, because Accords handle very well, but at the end of the day, this is Gran Turismo 2. Well, they all rendered horrendously to begin with, didn't they? Yeah, listen to it. Big beefy Bimmer next to us, and a big power deficit driving away from us. Yeah. I don't think the Accord is quite cut out for this. Oh, the front wheel drive understeer. A lot of these luxury sedans will be front engined and rear wheel drive, so they'll handle a lot better as well. The wheels are that far under the car, it just looks like it's floating. Okay, they're literally inside one another. not seen that happen before. I've seen the cars sort of morph into each other a little bit, but they were like properly in one another then. After winning a few races in the other cars, this has very quickly brought us back down to earth, hasn't it? I don't think we're going to win a car here. We could do with the luxury sedan, because then we can complete the rest of the luxury sedan World Cup. But this is not the one. We're sort of staying with them, but it's just... I don't know. We're just not quite there. We're not going to have the run out the final corner either, because the power difference is just massive. We get it from barging into them. What on earth is that horrendous thing at the front? It's probably going to be a car I like when I get close to it, but still. The Mafia have gone past. Jesus, look at the body roll on that Beamer. We're with them. We're in the pack, but it's all going to be temporary until we get to this next corner. And again. Yeah, look, it's that initial punch out of the corner. We've just not got any. We've just not got any. We have to be like right at the top of the revs. As you do in a Honda, you've got to smack it off the limiter anywhere. Well, you have to be a gear lower than they do to get any sort of push out of the corner. And even then, look, we just cannot compete. What even is that thing? I don't know a number of these cars. Doesn't look, make me look very knowledgeable about cars. Is that an Alfa Romeo like 157 thing? The big cream mess at the front. Oh, bounced off the wall. We're not going to finish last, at least. And then again, I might speak too soon here. No, we're not last. Not last. That'll do. Fourth. Let's see what we're up against. An Alfa 166. A Ford Taurus. A Skyline. Oh, a Skyline 4-door. Now that's cool. I thought it was a Skyline. And a BMW 740i. That's a big list to go up against in a little Accord SIR. Maybe a Mugen, but still not fast enough, unfortunately. Only 1,000 credits for our trouble in that one. No new car, obviously. But that is going to round out this episode here, unfortunately. Not as much progress at the end there, but honestly, these special events have been a real revelation to not just me, but this playthrough as well, I believe. So what we're going to do next time is just assess whether we can go into maybe doing the UK Nationals, now we've got a bit of money behind us, or whether we go straight for the International B, International C, and then International B licenses, just so at least we could just compete in whatever then. You know, there's no limitations other than the cars, and then that's what we can focus on. So I'll have a think about it, and I'll have to get back to you on that. But as for now, thank you very much for watching. It's been a lot of fun once again, and I will see you in the next one.